Hello and welcome to part 3 of my Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 Let's Play series. We are currently in the Playcare. You would not have guessed that because the power is down, but we are about to go into, what's it called? Home Sweet Home, I think? We're about to go someplace creepy. Last time we also got a new hand, so that's kind of fun. But our only options here in this house are to walk down the big scary spiral staircase, so let's do it. I wish we could walk a little quieter. I hate that it's just like funneling me down a certain path and there's nowhere I can go. Oh, I hate this game. Why are there pictures of real children on the walls? It's fun playing a horror game until the horror game decides that it wants to be real. Well, I don't know what child was in that photo frame once, or this one, but I hope they're doing okay. Oh! That was Mommy. That's Mommy. Okay, that's also Mommy. I was like, if they all have Mommy long legs, or like if they all have like a Huggy and a Mommy and whatnot on them, we know every single one of these children is possessed and that they're getting KO'd. That does not seem to be the case as of yet, but I am not eager to proceed. I didn't bring a gas mask. Nobody warned me. Am I wearing a gas mask? When did I get this? What the heck? What's happening here? I hate how loud my footsteps are too. I must be wearing a gas mask, I didn't know that. So how come I kept freaking dying when I fell in it earlier? Happy and fun way was it done? I don't even have hands.
Tragic news this morning. As of 9:45 a.m., local authorities report that the body of a young boy has been found on the estate of the late Elliot.
I knew it.
An esteemed toy maker and originator of the Playtime company. At this time, an identity for the child awaits official confirmation. Found in an upstairs bedroom in a large duffel bag. Officers on scene report that the
We're gonna need a trigger warning at the beginning of this one.
Organs as well as key bones from the skeletal structure.
I guess we always do, but maybe an extra trigger warning. Graphic.
Was in fact the cause of death. Following recent events, Playtime Co. was asked for any comment regarding the discovery. This is what they had to say. Quote, "It's sickening. Elliot Ludwig was a great man. And those who knew him understood that he was not capable of violence, let alone what others now claim. He had a deep love in his heart for children like this one, making the actions of whoever planted this body all the more sick. We look forward to clearing his good name, both in the public eye and in the eyes of the law. Stay tuned for more."
Guys, I'm scared. I think it's gonna be Ollie. I think Ollie lured us here to tell us what happened.
You need to run.
Brother, where?
Despite Playtime's proclamation of Ludwig's innocence, many believe his reclusive and mysterious lends suspicion to this claim. When questioned, Ludwig's neighbors indicated that he would often return to his home in strange hours of the night and depart again before sunrise. Some believed he was sick.
I don't even have the capacity to run. I just know that I'm terrified.
And regardless, what is sure to be a long legal battle will follow.
That sounded like catnap to me. I'm supposed to go. I'm getting a little lost. Where did I just come from? Y'all, the walls are changing, right? I'm not crazy. Guilt haunts you. Well, I haven't done anything wrong, so guilt doesn't haunt me. I feel like I'm being hunted. Haunted and hunted.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
That's what they say every time I black out. Y'all hear those freaking kids crying? What the crap is this game? Was I a worker or was I an orphan here? What the freak was this game?
Greetings, employees, and welcome to your first day here in Playtime. We're certain that in the days to come, you'll find your new family here every bit as loving and supportive as your own. Feel free to wander the halls.
I have
Sit in
been.
the mess for lunch, or watch our children play and learn to their little hearts'
Happy
content.
and fun.
Join the innovationists where the bounds
way
of
was
science
it
are
done?
continuously pushed. Or join the counselors of Playcare, whose diligence and care for our children will help shape a brighter future. Just you see. Now, every one of you has your part in that future, so should you come back tomorrow feeling unhappy for where you are or what you've done, worry not, for your supervisor is here and happy to listen. And should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you, may you descend into the dark and the dust, finding all that awaits you are incomprehensible horrors, each hungry for your return, each eager that they might find you. Perhaps they'd smile at you from a shadow, their smiling mouths full of teeth and meat and plastic, watching and waiting patiently for their turn at a warm welcome.
It won't let me turn my mouse
They
away.
won't allow you such time to figure your place in the world you'd left. A world that's theirs now. Welcome home.
Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. Ah, frick. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, frick. I still can't run. Ah, frick. Okay, so there was a whole lot. Yeah, I couldn't run. There was a whole lot of lore in that. There was a whole lot happening there. A lot to unpack. So we worked here. We did unspeakable things to youngins. Apparently. And, well, I hope I don't have to do that all again. I think I had to get caught. There's no way I could have gotten out of there on my own. What? Who's moving? And now we're back, and, we're the enemy. We're not just a trespasser, but we're like enemy number 1, so that's great. I think he wants to torture me, not devour me. So, are the children and the, toys on a team? Are they the same? I don't know how much more of this game I can afford to play. I haven't even watched the Chapter 4 trailer yet. It just released like 3 days ago. Someone's here with me. My guess is the Mommy Longlegs sign doesn't work. This is a theory that I posted on one of my recent shorts, I believe, unless I said it last video, I can't remember, that their souls are attached to the cardboard. I think I posted on my recent short. Their souls are attached to the cardboard and they're actually actively speaking to me, which is why we can't hear Mommy. And I've never met Daddy Longlegs, so... Baby Longlegs? Well, this is just fun. Awesome, awesome. The more I play this game, the more I cry myself to sleep at night. So oh. Meat. He said there was meat inside their mouths. Child meat? Worker meat? Should I jump down here? I think this is the only place I can go. I don't know much about gas masks, but I feel like in movies they only ever last a limited amount of time. So Ludwig was convicted of murder. And people were like, no, he loves kids, he'd never. But then he had this giant freaking factory. Like a wacko. Also notably, if we're inferring that we are... I want to do one room at a time. If we're inferring that we are one of the workers, he said it had been several years. They're coming back several years later. At which point we would be older, right? The breathing in this mask is giving either a female or someone young. But it just sounds like very shallow breaths. Maybe I'm reading way too much into all of this, but I almost felt safer with the mask on. Oh, I'm back up. So we know they said the prototype will save us. What does that mean? Whose children are these? Who did they pay to get photos of children? There we go. The nice thing is, even with all the puzzles, it's relatively straightforward. Like, there are only so many ways I can go. Even when I was endlessly lost back there, like, I could still only go that way. Whatever way I walked, like, I still ended up where I needed to be somehow. So it's still like a pretty linear story. Well, this seems like an important room. I'd love to find the tape for it. Someone was sealing themselves off in here, it seems. Well, I don't see a brown tape, but this one seems quite important. I would hate to not get it. There it is. I was like, I feel like they're usually not too far.
Subject is stable. designated
bed.
1322. Clear neural abnormalities were detected in his recent checkup. Though highly irregular, we've pulled him from the home sweet home just before lights out to perform...
What is he doing with my friend?
What are you doing out of bed? How did you get in here?
Is Kevin sick? Why did you take him away?
Yes. Kevin is very sick. Very, very sick. But we want to make him better. But he can only get better if we take him to where we can provide proper care and give him proper rest.
Well, do you really think he will be okay?
I should think so. We're good at what we do, son. We paid attention in school, learned, and got our proper rest when we needed it. Just like you need it now, I should think. Come now, let's get you on back to bed.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Joseph. And I promise you, your friend
Joseph
will be
Ollie
all right.
Kevin.
When you see him again, he'll have never been better.
My entire right headphone thudded when that happened. So I'm thinking, I think I mentioned this before, Prototype is cleaning up the bodies. Human, toy, whatever may be. Except the tiny toys. My guess is Prototype is taking care of the bodies. Well, which one should I use? Where should I go? Okay, I guess I have to find another. Every door I open, I'm just like, please don't open. Please don't open. Oh. Freaking. Hey, girl. Hey. What you reading? Oh, yeah, so this must be who you used to be, right? You got possessed? Or replaced? Or something? Well, I'm gonna let you live in your memories here. We'll just close that back up. Okay. Aw, I liked the music bot. So it seems whoever lived here was still afraid of the toys, at least some of the toys. You returned. Maybe there were nice toys and mean toys. Okay, well, now I gotta figure out how to get to the other side. You know, the game just gets creepier and creepier. You would never think ambient sounds would be quite so terrifying, but they are. Okay, well, I'm terrified and sufficiently confused, so this is where we're going to stop for today, because I'm actually terrified and I don't think I can play anymore. But next time, we will unlock the other half and continue through. I'll see you there.